Okay, so let's continue with our next video in the GitHub series. And we were looking at the GitHub actions. So in the last video, we have seen how to publish the package, or you can say the Docker image on the Docker Hub. So let's look at the last code. So what we did is generally you have the Docker file, right? So we have the Docker file, and you build it and you push it. So before pushing, you need to log into Docker. So to do the automation, to run these steps in the pipeline, what we did is we created two steps. One step is to do the login into the Docker Hub. So we see, okay, there is a third party action available. That's why we use the uses, and we see the syntax here, and we store this username and the password in our secrets, and we are accessing it. And the second is the build and push, both are together, and we did that. So we publish into the Docker Hub. But in this video, we will see how to publish into the GitHub. So it does publish images to the GitHub packages. But what is GitHub packages? First, we should know. So if you open your GitHub, all right, so this is my GitHub account. So you see overview, repository, projects, and the packages. You see this packages option. So here we are going to publish. So if you click on it, packages, and I currently I have one package. Just ignore that, and package belong to this repository, but just ignore that. Maybe you will not able to see any packages if it is not available for you, right? or or what we can so see is, let's put this is some different my repository, GitHub Actions demo. On the right hand side, where you see this about section, where you see release section, you could see one more section, packages. And here we could see no package published till now, right? So no package published till now. So what we are going to do is, so earlier we create the package. Package means just a kind of a like Docker image. All right. So we created a Docker image and we publish to the Docker Hub. But let's suppose you don't want to use this Docker Hub add everything, because CI/CD also you are not using the Jenkins, you are using the GitHub Actions. So everything you want to do inside the GitHub only. So GitHub also provides some storage facility. That is the packages option where you can publish the package. So the same thing we are going to do. So this is the code is almost same. Let me just copy paste and let's create the another file. So 16, publish Docker images to GitHub. All right. Sorry. Uh, okay. Let me rename it to YAML, and let me copy paste it. So just give some name. So publish Docker image to gscr.io. So what is gscr.io? So if you go to gscr.io and hit enter, so it go to your packages section only. So GitHub packages. So here we are publishing the GitHub packages, right? And also in the last video we already covered when we see accessing secrets. So we already covered uh, to do the login into the Docker Hub. So we use this syntax. But to do the login into the GitHub container registry, we have hard coded here registry, that is the gscr.io. All right. So we need to publish our Docker image to the GitHub, or you can say gscr.io, or you can mention here GitHub, anything you can mention. All right. Now login into the Docker Hub. So we are not going to log into the Docker, but we are going to log into the GitHub container registry, right? And how to do that? So in the accessing secret, what we did is, to log in into the GitHub, we have mentioned registry as well. So we have mentioned registry, and in the username we have mentioned GitHub actor and the password GitHub token. So let me copy paste just to save some time. That's it. Right. So it is going to do the login into the GitHub. So now the login has been done. Now we need to build the Docker image. So to build the Docker image, we can use the same third-party action, which is fine. Now we need to push it. But when we are going to push into the Docker Hub, so let me open that hub.docker.com. So when we are going to push is anything onto Docker Hub, so we need to tag our image, and the tag should be first is the username, and then the image name, and then the version. All right. But what is the syntax? But what is the syntax when we are going to push into the GitHub? Because this is the Docker Hub syntax. This is not a, because if I am going to run this, na, it is going to give me the error. So this is not a like a GitHub syntax. So the GitHub syntax is gscr.io slash .iro/. Now we have to give the username. So what is my GitHub username? So how to know my GitHub username? So click on your profile and you see your profile. So in the URL you could see Sumanshu hyphen Nankana. So this is my username. Just copy paste it and paste here. But if you notice here, Sumanshu Nankana is in the cap, like some letters are in the capital. But this URL, this like tag did not accept any capital letter, so make it small letter. So I have made it a small letter. Now it is mentioned my Python app or something. All right. So here we are not going to give this some my Python app. Here we have to give the repository name, because I have told you. Let me go to the repositories. I have told you our package is going to publish under this repository GitHub Actions demo and under this package section. All right. So what is my like repository name GitHub hyphen actions hyphen demo. So type that GitHub hyphen actions hyphen demo. All right. And that's it. But let me run this, and it is going to fail, and I will tell you why it is going to fail. It is going to show us actually. So add git commit -m added workflow to publish to gscr.io and git push. So let me go to the actions tab, and my like workflow is available, and it is on workflow dispatch. So we need to manually trigger it. So let me manually trigger it. Let me refresh. So my workflow has been started publishing the Docker image. So let's see what is going to happen. It is setting up my job. It is login is successful. Now it is building is successful. Now it is trying to push. So when trying to push it, it is giving me some error. Initialization not allowed to create organization package. Okay, initialization not allowed to create some organization. So there is something wrong, maybe. GitHub actions hyphen dev. It looks correct to me. The name looks correct to me. Let me, yeah, the name is correct. So, and Anshu Nankan is also correct. GSA.io is correct. Dot latest with Docker. So it is denying. So one option could be like, if you come to the official documentation, and if you scroll down here, if you see they are giving some permission to the package. So let's give this permission. So just copy paste. So you can give the permission, because we are writing the package. Right? So here we are going to, so in our repo, we are going to publish the package. So it means we are writing. So either you are giving the permission within the step, or you can give it to the job level. So let me give into the job level. I don't need the contents permission. I have to just give me the package permission, and package should be the right permission. So let me try that. Give right permission. Git push. Now let me go again, go to the actions and go to the published Docker image. Let me rerun it, refresh it. Let's see if it is run or it will give some error. We will then try to debug it. It's building. So it looks like we trying to push. So push is done now. All right. So push has been completed now. Now like we did not face any error. We did not face any error, and now it's like we got the green tick. So let's go to the code. and let's do some refresh. So you could see under the package, we have one package available, GitHub Actions demo, right? So earlier we are not able to see any package here, right? Or like as I told you, so if I refresh here, packages, I could see two packages here. One is the GitHub Actions demo, so which is related to this one. So now under the package section, we are able to see the one more package, right? So if you want to use this package, so they have mentioned, okay, just do docker pull and gscr.io and then the name of that package. So if you want to run it locally, just run that like Docker pull. So instead of you are pushing into the Docker hub, you are it is not meant like necessary to use the Docker hub, because there are so many packages, there are so many made which we are on day-to-day basis publish into the GitHub only, right? Because sometimes if you have ever observed, whenever you some like it is trying to download some image, you see gscr.io, it is trying to pull your image from gscr.io rather than the hub.docker.com. Right. So it means that package is hosted on the GitHub rather than the Docker hub. Right. So that's it. That's the end of the video. So we have covered how to publish the package, uh, onto the Docker hub as well, and along with the onto the GitHub package as well. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you.